So hello everyone. So today I'm going to be recording a video on a mock interview for our professional course in developmental service worker. So there will be three questions, and I'm going to be reading the questions aloud. And after reading questions aloud, I will be answering the questions. So let's start with the first question. So let's proceed with the first question. Tell me about yourself. So my name is Maria Alnica Ponteras, and I go by the name Nika Ponteras. I am a developmental service worker student at Fanshawe College in London, Ontario. And prior to coming into Canada, I have finished my undergraduate studies in psychology in the Philippines. I also have taken up courses in masters in psychology as well. So that gives me a good foundation in developmental psychology. And during my years in Fanshawe College as a DSW, I was placed in a public school during my placement. It was a White Oaks public school in London, Ontario as well. So in that school, I was assigned to two children, one with autism and the other one with cerebral palsy. So other than that, I was also immersed into different classes. I was also immersed at grade 1 as well. So that gives me that gives me an overlook about how the system works in a school and how these kids are being supported as well. So I have come across with children as well who don't have any diagnosis, but still, nevertheless, that the school offers them support as well. But yes, there may be limitations on the support that they receive. But yeah, as I said, nevertheless, that these children receive supports from the staff in the school, which the staff at schools are very supportive. And I have learned how these support can really help a child to thrive in a school setting and in real life as well. So second question. Describe a time when you provided direction or instruction to someone in a supportive manner. So, as I said, I was not just supporting these two kids. I was also immersed in a classroom, which I also have to interact with all the students in the class. So there was this one kid that keeps on asking me about helping him to do his stuff because he has trouble. He has a hard time on problem solving. So what I did was with his shoes, with unbuckling his shoes, he's having a hard time unbuckling his shoes. So what I did was I sat down with him and explained to him how to do it step by step. So I showed him, I modeled him on how to do the unbuckling of his shoes, because it was not a lace, it was something kind of Velcro. So what I did is I showed to him twist, and yes, that's it. And I let him, after that, I let him do the unbuckling while I watch. And what happens is that after he did it successfully, I somehow rewarded him with a high five, which somehow I think for me gave the child confidence that he could do it with himself. So as a result, I was I was observing him and doing stuff by himself. So I think that the way that I approached that situation was successful in a way, because I boosted the kid's confidence in problem solving and in believing in himself. So as we proceed to the third question, tell me about the time when you had to overcome obstacles to complete a task or achieve an objective. So, as I was saying, I have supported a child with cerebral palsy, and the hardest part for me, as it was my first time supporting the kid, it was the hardest part for me was putting on the snow pants, putting on the coat, because it was my first time and I was very hesitant to do things such as changing. I mean, putting on the coat. So what I did was I approached my mentor about how to do it with the right technique, and how to do it efficiently as well. So my mentor was able to teach me how to do it with putting my hands inside the coat and just grabbing with a fist slowly, so that you won't be having a hard time getting onto those fingers out of the cuff. So for me, it was a very good experience, since I have realized that asking questions is not a sign of weakness as well. And I have seen that when we ask questions, when we ask for support, it would better our work as well. So it's not just people with developmental disability need support, but realize that as support workers as well, we also have to ask for support whenever we can't do it on ourselves. And as I have seen people in the school setting, they are really supportive, not just to the children, but also to the staff, which they are working with. So yes, that's all, and thank you, and have a good day.